In this video I'm going to show you how to create and connect your first asset in Assetwolf. If you've signed up using the front-end form on assetwolf.com, you may already have an asset, but if not, you can just create one from your super user dashboard like this. Give your asset a name, select the asset type. This defines the fields that are on the asset, and generate a device ID. These are initially set to strings of about 8 characters, but you can of course have much longer characters, or you can type in a string here that's longer and which matches with your device. So it's important that this matches whatever is on your device that's sending data. That's all you need to add to begin with, and then just press submit. So your first monitor will appear in the list like this. When it hasn't connected, it'll show a connect button here. So press connect, and now when it hasn't connected before, you'll get this pop-up telling you how you can send data. The first option is MQTT, so this is the best option for production environments. There's also a REST option, so you can make a simple GET request, and it gives you an example here of what the GET request should look like. So it's your site name, assetwolfportal.com, and then this push data program, and then there's the device ID, which is the important thing, and then the list of fields that are defined for this asset type, whatever they may be. In this case, it's got longitude, latitude, whether the power's on, pressure and temperature, but they may be different depending on your asset type. There's also a data simulator. I'll cover that in a separate video. And there's an iPhone app that you can use to send position data. So under MQTT, I'm going to show you that in this video. You'll get these connection parameters. This is really fairly simple. I'm not going to show you this on a physical box because it's a little tricky on this screen cam, but I'll show you this using a program called MQTT.fx. It's a little free program you can download, and there's a link on the site. So all you need to do is make a connection like this. So click here to add a connection. New profile, I'm going to call that Assetwolf, and then put in these details. So port is 1883. This is the insecure port. In a separate section, I'll cover the connection for a secure port. So I'm going to copy the server URL here, chilledmonitoring.assetwolfportal.com. This will obviously change according to your site. Port 1883, which is the insecure port. There is also a secure connection port, which I'll cover separately. You've got your MQTT username, which is, again, in this case, it's chilled monitoring. This is under user credentials. So I'm going to punch in the username there. And there's a password for this user. So this is just for the purposes of connecting to MQTT. All your devices will need this username and password. So I'm going to just apply that, and then I cancel out of this screen, and then I'm going to try a connection. So connect, and that's good. I've got a green spot and an unlocked padlock. That means I'm successfully connected, but it's an insecure connection, as we know. And then you want to publish some data. So there's an example generated here automatically for you. So if you just want to generate some random data, copy this here. This again has got the actual fields that are defined for this asset type. So latitude, longitude, power, pressure, temperature. But again, you can change those. It'll have some random numbers. Punch that in there. Now I'm going to need to set the topic as well. So my publish topic is here, so I copy that. So this is up, as in upstream, client, and the client name, asset, and then the asset ID. And so I'm going to paste that into the publish topic. So with this set up, I've got my publish topic arranged, I've got the data that I'm going to send, and I'm just going to press publish. Okay, not much happens, but when you close this window and hit refresh, you should find that the system has received some data. So here you are now, it's got longitude and latitude, which were randomly generated, whether the power's on, pressure, and a temperature. Again, these are crazy numbers because it's just random. And if you had a position monitoring device, you might find it interesting to go into the Google map. This looks like it's in the middle of the ocean somewhere, but here we go. So it's put a random position on a Google map. Okay, so that's the basics for connecting your asset using MQTT. Hope you enjoyed it, and there'll be more videos to watch very soon. Thanks.